Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Gyro here. Today I'll be finally revealing my phone settings and sensitivity as well as HUD and everything that you need to know to make sure your gameplay goes as smooth as possible. Alright, we're gonna start off by my HUD. As you guys can see, this is my HUD. I mainly focus on the left side of my phone, which is where I have most of my buttons, my shoot button, my weapon change button, my crouch button, my everything. It's literally on the left side, and I'll show you guys how to enable the weapon switch button, which is very simple and it's very useful. As you guys can see on the right hand side of my HUD, I have two fire buttons. I have the first one, the main one that I use, and I also have the one next to it, which is mainly used for slide cancelling. I use tap to ADS, so I cannot easily slide cancel. Therefore, I use this button and it makes it easier and it makes it so simple for me to use my tap to ADS. Next up, we got the joystick that I have it on the middle of my HUD. It just makes the gameplay look so smooth and so nice. Everyone can see how you're moving, how's your joystick moving. I have my reload button on the bottom right, which I use with my thumb just to reload. As simple as that. Alright, let's go to my basic settings. As you guys can see, I have my aim assist on, and I want you guys to focus on one thing, which is the right fire button for camera rotation. I want you guys to turn that off. Alright, there's nothing too crazy here so far. And one thing else is that you guys should also turn off ADS button for rotation. Turn that off as well. And this is the button that I was talking to you about, the one weapon switch button. It makes it simpler to just switch your weapon with that one button, so just turn that on. And also a lot of you guys asked me, how do I do weapon inspection while I'm running or while I'm even in a fight or anything? Just turn this button on. Alright, let's continue. And I have my left hand tactical on. This helps you to throw away your tacticals, your smokes, your concussions, your anything while you're sprinting or while you're fighting. Alright, we go to the most important part here, which is the sync ADS FOV. On my phone, I have this turned off because I can barely see people, but if you have another device or a bigger device, you guys can turn it on. Alright, there's nothing crazy here. It's just the damage number. I have it on and it's on 100. This is when you shoot people and the numbers just show up. As simple as that. And as I told you guys, I have ADS, tap to ADS on. And for always sprint, I have that off because whenever I'm walking around in search and destroy or I'm going for nukes in respawns, I do want to walk around the map so no one can hear me and I can easily farm those kills. And most important right now, my gyroscope, I have that obviously on, and I do play on inverted gyroscope. So if I move up, it goes down. If I go down, it moves up, and vice versa. This is what invert means. It means the opposite. And for my camera FOV, as you guys can see, 70 on the top, 65 on the bottom. And then let's move on to the other settings, which are not really important, but you guys can see it here. Alright, let's move on to my audio and graphics. As you guys can see, I play on medium graphics, sometimes on high. And for my custom graphics settings, I'll make sure to drop another different complete video just for that. Just make sure to motivate your boy here and just drop those likes and I'll never disappoint. Nothing too crazy here. Alright, let's move on to my sensitivity. As you guys know, I play speed acceleration and my acceleration value is 215, and I also have link sensitivity with resolution. I have that on. And let's move on to my camera settings. As you guys can see, 170, 225 on the AES. And when it comes to my vertical turning sensibility, I try to keep it as low as possible because I have high sense. So the more sense you have, that means you will be able to move around quicker. So that means turning vertically, you want to lower that a little bit so you guys can actually understand what on earth you're doing. That's why I have it very low. I'll show you guys below as well. Alright, this is my gyroscope sensitivity. I play on not that very high. I have higher sense on my iPad just because on phone you don't want to be doing too much because you can actually barely see anything. And as you guys can see, I have my vertical turning sensibility. It's at 60. That's for the gyroscope, just for the screen. Like when you're looking around, if you're holding your phone and when you're looking around, you don't want to have that too much shake. And lastly but not least, the gyroscope fire sensitivity, I have that a little bit high on 230, and on my standard I have 2 to 5. And for the vertical sensibility, I have that on 95. Just understand that the higher sense you have, the lower you want to do your vertical turning, because as I told you before, if you already have high sense and you increase your vertical, you're just gonna have no control on the vertical turning sensibility, because you're just gonna move up and down so fast, you're not gonna even control the recoil anymore. You're just gonna have no control. So try to tweak on that, change it a little bit until you're comfortable. And yeah, this is my my settings, my sensitivity, and my everything. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to drop a like, share it to a friend that plays gyroscope, leave a comment, say hi. I always reply to my comments. I just love you guys and appreciate each one of you guys. And yeah, peace, and I'll see you on the next one.